Good morning, students. Today we'll be having Chapter 3 in our OB course. Chapter 3 will talk today about attitudes and job satisfaction. الاتجاهات والرضاء في العمل أو الرضاء الوظيفي. Attitudes. ما هي الاتجاهات؟ Attitudes are evaluative statements or judgment concerning objects, people or event. لما يكون عندك اتجاه معين ناحية شيء أو شخص أو حدث معين في العمل. These components are an attitudes. الاتيتيود كما نرى هنا في الشكل cognitive, affective and behavioral. Cognitive, like the opinion or belief segment of the attitude. The behavioral, the intention to behave in a certain way toward someone or something. And the affective is the emotional or feeling segment of an attitude. Cognitive هو العامل المعرفي عشان كده بنعبر عليه بالآراء. Behavioral هو العامل السلوكي وaffective affective اللي هو العامل العاطفي أو الحسي للاتجاه. Does behavior always follow an attitude? هل في هناك relationship between behavior and attitude? People see consistency among their attitudes and between attitudes and behavior. We have this cognitive dissonance theory نظرية اللي هي is any accountability between two or more attitudes or behavior and attitudes. Individuals seek to reduce the uncomfortable gap or dissonance to reach stability and consistency. Consistency is achieved by changing the attitudes, modifying the behavior, or through realization. The desire to reduce the dissonance depends on the importance of the element, degree of individual influence, and rewards involved in dissonance. What are the major job attitudes? ما هي الاتجاهات أهم الاتجاهات في العمل؟ Most researchers in OB has looked at 3 work-related attitudes. 3 اتجاهات مهمين جدا في العمل زي ما الأبحاث في السلوك التنظيمي أجمعت. These are job satisfaction, job involvement, and psychological empowerment. So job satisfaction is a positive feeling about the job resulting from an evaluation of its characteristics. The job involvement is a degree of psychological identification with the job where perceived performance is important to self-worth. أما psychological empowerment is the belief in the degree of influence over the job, competence, job meaningfulness, and autonomy. The organizational commitment, including effective commitment, continuous commitment, normative commitment. What is organizational commitment? Identifying with the particular organization and its goals, while wishing to maintain membership in the organization. We have these 3 dimensions of commitment. These has some relation to performance, especially for new employees. We have other job attitudes, like for example, perceived organizational support, employee engagement, and like less important now in the past, now perhaps more occupational commitment, loyalty to profession rather than to a given employer. Now we have come to the job satisfaction. Job satisfaction is one of the primary job attitudes measured. How we can measure job satisfaction? We can use two widely methods, the single global rating method and the summation of job facets. We want to measure if people are satisfied in their jobs. Results depend on how job satisfaction is measured. Most people are satisfied with their job in the developed countries. Satisfaction levels may vary across the Arab world. What are the causes of job satisfaction? The major causes of job satisfaction is pay influences job satisfaction only to a point. Money may bring happiness, yes, but not necessarily job satisfaction. I have seen some people leaving their jobs because they are not satisfied, although they are having very good salaries. For job with less salaries but with much satisfaction. Personality also can influence job satisfaction. Negative people are usually not satisfied with their jobs. Those with positive core self-evaluation are more satisfied. So it is personal influence. Outcomes of job satisfaction. Job satisfaction is linked to job performance. Managers' interest in job satisfaction tend to center on its effect on employee performance. Much research has been done on the impact of job satisfaction on the employee job performance, absenteeism and turnover. job performance الأداء في العمل، absenteeism الغياب عن العمل and turnover نحن نسيب أصلا الشغل. Happy workers are not necessarily productive workers. The evidence suggests that productivity is likely to lead to satisfaction. Job satisfaction and OCB. OCB is the organizational citizen behavior. There is a modest overall relationship between job satisfaction and OCB. Basically, job satisfaction comes down to conceptions of fair outcomes, treatment, and procedures. When you trust your employer, you are more likely to engage in behaviors that go beyond your formal job requirements. Customer satisfaction. Satisfied frontline employees increase customer satisfaction and loyalty. This is very important. Evidence indicates that customer retention and defection are highly dependent on how frontline employees deal with customers. Frontline employees اللي هم بيتعاملوا مباشرة مع الكاستمر. Satisfied employees are more likely to be friendly, upbeat, and responsive. Customers appreciate that. Companies hire upbeat, friendly employees, train them in the importance of customer service, of course, provide positive employees' work climates. Okay, job satisfaction and absenteeism. We find a consistent negative relationship between satisfaction and absenteeism. The more satisfied you are, the less likely you are to miss work. It makes sense, actually. Dissatisfied employees are more likely to miss work, but other factors have an impact on the relationship and reduce the correlation coefficient. For example, you might be a satisfied worker, yet still take a mental health day to head for the beach now and again. A major focus on Nissan Motors Company. This is a very good example of diversity development office in Japan, helping female employees develop their careers. This is an example of job satisfaction. Job satisfaction and turnover. Satisfaction is also negatively related to turnover, but the correlation is stronger than we found in absenteeism. Managers often don't get it. Some managers don't appear to care whether employees are satisfied or not. First, need to care about job satisfaction, then measure it. About workplace deviance. Dissatisfied workers are more likely to unionize, abuse substance, steal, or tardy, and withdraw. Now we have come to the summary and managerial implications for this chapter. Employee attitudes can reflect employee problems. Satisfied employees have lower rate of turnover, absenteeism, and negative behaviors. The intrinsic part of a job is most important for employees. Employees will seek to reduce any cognitive dissonance. Now we have come to the end of this chapter. I hope you have good listening to this one and looking forward to meeting you in a new chapter. Thank you very much.